Hello, sorry about the technical difficulties. I have a fantastic new mic, the Kukio, and the sound, obviously you can tell, is so much better now, but I'm still learning how to use it, so lost the sound when I plugged that in mid-video. So I'll just review. Did my Dr. Malaxin for my moisturizer. I went back to my old foundation just to see if it covered well, which it does. This is CoverGirl Plus Olay, and I would love to try another foundation that I've had my eye on for quite a while. I probably know what it is. But I just don't want to be led down the primrose path. I need it to be light and comfortable and have excellent coverage. You probably guessed I'm talking about Il Makiage. So I'm really thinking about it now. I would also like to try the Il Makiage throat cream. So just thinking it over a little bit longer. I used Lancome's eyeshadow instead of my usual e.l.f. Rose Gold, and yep, does not have the color in there. So, but anyway, I don't really like to use frosty. I prefer matte, but I don't have a matte that's, I should have looked in my other case. Oh well. I did still use my e.l.f. Rose Gold charcoal eyeliner, and my Extensionist mascara by L'Oreal. Love this stuff. I love the way this goes on. It goes on very much like Lancome's Definicils, and they're one's a subsidiary of the other. And I did do lipstick today. I did Revlon's Sassy Mauve. It doesn't look that weird. I look okay with this foundation, I think, and this lipstick. So my e.l.f. foundation, I got too light a shade. That's the deal. That's why I feel like I look like a clown. I don't wear lipstick very often, much to my sister's chagrin. She was always on me about that. But I'm wearing it today because I just want to see, can I wear it again and look normal? I don't have a shade that I really love. This one's okay, but I'm looking for a shade that I love. So on the lookout for that. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I used my Anastasia brow groomer in brow gel in brunette. I don't remember exactly what I was talking about when I lost the sound on my last video. So my sincerest apologies, but I was just doing a recap of the discoveries that I've experienced, the changes in my body during this 34-day Grape fast, going to 40 days for sure. I have a big family get together tomorrow, but there's no way, not after having 89 for my blood sugar today and dipping below 200 pounds today to 199.8. Like, yeah, I'm sharing all the numbers because I'm 55 and who cares? Like, honestly, think about it. If I was worried about what everyone thought about my weight and everything, you know, like I always used to be, we're all going to end up in the same physical place and in the same spiritual place, in my opinion. When you drive past the cemetery, like, did it matter what all those people thought in that lifetime about everyone else? Nope. And unless they've come back, they are in a place where they realize, like, there's so much more, and these are silly things. These numbers are not our identity. These meat suits are not even our identity. Our soul is our identity. Like, that's who we really are, our heart, our soul. That's my opinion. Oh, I would like to get back to the skin condition. Okay, so my teeth don't hurt anymore from my dental surgery that I had in February. They pinch nerve or cut a nerve, something, and it made at night all my top front teeth would hurt, even though the surgery was on the bottom. So that was kind of weird. That's gone. My blood sugar is great. My weight is great. My highest weight was 315 in 2019 at Christmas. Oh, I remember I told a story about how my aunt said that I seemed cool that Christmas. And I was like, what? What do you mean? What? And she was like, you seemed cool. Like, like I was cold to people. And I was like, oh my God, no. I was so fat that my back was killing me all night. And I was so self-conscious. Everything felt tight. And just, like you feel awful and you're in front of like all your family and you haven't seen some of them for quite a while. Like, I really hope that was not how my sister perceived it. I mean, she knows the truth now. She passed away in 2020. That was my last Christmas with her. And she's probably having a good laugh about me even thinking about this. But yeah, so I was like, no, I did not mean to seem cool towards anyone. I was in pain and I was embarrassed that I was so fat. So 315 is my highest. I weigh 199.8 today. And it's hard to wrap my mind around the fact that I am, more than 100 pounds under my highest weight. So all the times that I thought I was failing, I was still moving in the right direction. I would correct course enough that I'm here today. Wow. So give yourself credit. Give yourself a pat on the back because you're moving in the right direction, I bet. It's not going to be a straight, beautiful shot. It's going to be up and down because that is life. So my weight's down. My blood sugar's way down. The blood sugar is the whole reason I did this Grape fast. The whole reason I'm doing 40 days. If you want to listen to the Grape Cure, I read it on my podcast, Raw Vegan Lens. It's season 3, episodes 10 through 12. So you can listen to it for free if you want to know more about the Grape Cure by Johanna Brandt. I tried it several times before and was just doing too hard a work, too physical a labor. I was rampaging at the airport one time when I kept trying it, and I just would feel nauseous. And you can't, even when I now will lift some heavy things during this Grape fast, I feel like barfing. Yeah, even carrying heavy groceries. So you got to take it easy for this to work, but it does work. You can do it. If I can do this, you can totally do this. It's so much easier than water fasting, and I've done a lot of water fasting. I reversed, I'm not supposed to say that word, but I did diabetes like 7 times before this by water fasting. And I would always fall back into my old habits. And so this has been a lot easier than water fasting. So my skin issue on my back that I had for 23 years is gone. I had these teeny tiny little scabs, like smaller than the head of a pin, for 23 years. At one point in 2008, they were in my armpits for a couple weeks, but then they went right back to my shoulders. It's very atypical. I'm just going to say it's a little gift from my ex-husband when we were first dating. And he didn't understand. We had such a language barrier that he didn't understand what I was talking about. He thought it was a blemish. He's like, I have them. Everybody has them. And I just couldn't get it through to him, and I just dropped it. I never tried to make it clear. After that, I just gave up with it. But they started here. I had cold sores, of course. God, just say the word, Sherry. Herpes. Ugh. But when I went to have it checked out and everything, I got different opinions. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But for me, it settled in my shoulders and upper back. Well, the other day my back was itchy. I went to scratch it and it was all smooth back there. They were all gone. Like maybe there'd be 20 at a time, various times throughout. There was always something back there though. And nobody else even noticed or, nobody had a clue. It was very embarrassing to talk about. If you want to hear about the other version of it being anecdotal in someone else who is older, who has a lot of experience with this and talks extremely openly, Della Upshur is the woman that you want to look up on YouTube, on Facebook, Della Upshur, Upsher. She doesn't have that anymore either. So just saying, it's just my personal experience. I'm not saying this will happen for everybody, but it's pretty earth-shaking. It's taken me days just to wrap my mind around the fact that these are not there anymore. I thought I'd have them for the rest of my life, end of story. And it wasn't. So don't give up hope. Whatever you're struggling with, you can do it. You can heal it. You can. If I can do it, you can do it.